I didn't believe I was ready for this.
For the structure.
The discipline.
I wasn't sure about being away from home.
And taking responsibility for myself.
Honestly, I didn't know if I was strong enough. The first 2 weeks, actually, I was really nervous.
It was kind of scary because it's like the first time that I've been so far away from home. It was like my first time traveling by myself, so I didn't know like what was gonna happen.
One thing I was really worried about was not being able to make friends here. I thought it was going to be really hard, especially since I was going halfway through the quarter. I thought people had already made connections and I was going to have a hard time fitting in, you know?
I was most worried about like not knowing more people and maybe like discipline. I thought that this was gonna be like way worse than what it is.
When you begin at a boarding school, it's hard. You really don't know anybody. You're just there on your own. Your parents are far away. So it started off pretty lonely, but something that actually struck me is that leaders come to you. They care about you.
The CLAs, the company leadership advisors, they are adults. They make sure that the leadership's working correctly. And we have cadet leaders. They're the one that teach us everything. They really look out for you.
Living with people, it was really easy to make friends. Turns out. I mean, it's away from family, it's hard for some people, and things come up at home and you hear about them on the phone, and you can't really do much about it. You can't go hug your family or anything like that. But being here for so long and hanging out with these people, they're basically your family. Like, they're your brothers, you know? It's really nice to have people be able to come around, lift you up, tell you how great you are, and just be there to assure you that things are going to be okay.
That loneliness kind of just fades away because people actually care and they just want you here. So it's not like any other school where you just do your own thing. Everyone is connected. I think that brotherhood just is created by all the hardship everybody goes through here.
I didn't know if I was strong enough, if I could make you proud.
But you know what? I was wrong.
When I was challenged, I learned I could overcome any obstacle.
That I was capable of so much more than I thought.
I found strength in my new brothers.
Inspiration in my studies.
And excellence in myself. I learned how to lead.
But more importantly,
I learned when to follow.
Missouri Military Academy is really a transformational experience for our cadets. We believe that we transform young men into goal-oriented, confident leaders who are ready to go out and address a lot of the challenges in today's society. Structure, self-discipline, and accountability really is the basis for everything we do. Our cadets that first come in, their response is kind of pushing back a little bit because it is a very demanding environment. And many of them are not used to that type of getting up at 6 in the morning and going to 10 at night.
I came at the beginnings of August, then we came out, we started Maroons phase. We started learning everything, marching, facing movements, room inspection.
It was really fast. Like, it was from doing nothing to making my bed, marching, drilling, shining my shoes, and wearing uniforms.
we had to set up uniform and look good, get ready for inspections, clean pretty thoroughly, then get ready to go to school. But before that, we had formations, all of that in 1 hour. So everything was pretty fast-paced here compared to home.
At the first school I was at, it was really relaxed, and then coming here, it just felt so much more like regulated. But now that I'm here, it's a lot easier than it sounded like.
It's kind of easy just to like wake up every day at this time, go to bed every day at this time, and I think that helps like to keep everything organized.
It teaches you how to regulate your time, like time management, and how to like make sure you're doing things that you're supposed to do, even when someone's not telling you to do them. It comes natural to me after being here for a few months, not even that long, it just came natural, you know?
We go beyond just what's happening in the classroom. We want them to get out, get moving, to experience things that they've never experienced before. Some of the young cadets we get here never ran a mile in their life, never really participated in sports or in any type of physical activity. At Missouri Military Academy, nobody sits on the sidelines. Every cadet participates. We will have the cadets go out on obstacle courses. We've got a 3.5-mile trail. We have them rappelling. We have them working together on our paintball course. When they can go out and tackle what we throw at them every day, they start to realize, wow, I'm doing things I never thought I could do. It really bolsters their confidence. They become more self-aware of who they are, and they begin to understand how important it is to develop personal relationships with each other.
Coming to America was just a different experience, you meeting different people from all around the world. My first roommate, he was from Indiana, so me and him had nothing in common at all. Different taste in music, different taste in everything. So yeah, just adapting to him, it was pretty interesting.
Even if you don't like someone, if you have to be around them long enough, you learn that if you guys just get along, it's so much easier, it's so much better for you.
When cadets first arrive, generally speaking, it's more about them. Call it the me society. But over time, they start to realize that there's something bigger than themselves.
I think brotherhood is a lifestyle. I like knowing other people that have like very different point of views that I have.
Seeing all this diversity here and, building these relationships with people. It's a pretty important aspect that I learned here at MMA, actually.
I'm learning how to compete with other people, but be humble about it no matter what happens. Even if I'm competing with someone, I really cheer someone on, I really push them to do better. It feels better too, to help someone cheer someone on.
With our structure and our demand for self-discipline, along with holding them accountable, we bring the best out in the cadets who come to the academy and stay the course through graduation.
I know I don't say this enough,
But thank you.
thank you for believing in me.
For seeing more in me than I saw in myself.
For providing me the opportunity to take command of my life.
One of the important aspects of the educational process here at Missouri Military Academy is our emphasis on critical thinking skills. We want to teach them how to think, not what to think. We want them to solve their own problems. So we're not there right away to hold their hand. And what we find is living together, working together under an organized construct where you have cadet leaders in charge of essentially cadet followers, they take that experience into the classroom. They're pretty receptive to learning, and they become more and more receptive over time.
We're taught the academic excellence to like push ourselves. I think that most of the teachers look out for cadets, which is, I think, very comforting. You have like the motivation in case you don't. The teacher's like, hey, come on, like you can do it. I think that's very useful.
In the classroom, they're going to get individual attention. They're going to be able to interact with our teachers, and we expect our teachers to be relational teachers. We expect them to develop a relationship with these cadets so that the cadets really start to appreciate how fun it is to learn. We're going to give your cadet the same individual attention that you give your cadet when he's home.
This school, it's always like pushing us to do things the best way we can. I think that it has teached us to be committed to everything we do. Although it's hard to like leave your family, leave your friends, leave like all your free time, all the stuff that you cannot do here, it's worth it. I think it's really worth it.
A main reason why I did want to come here was because it gives me a really good chance to get into the Air Force Academy.
I'm hoping to go to Notre Dame College, to start a business administration and go back home to continue what my parents have done until now and just like keep running the business.
MMA teaches discipline, structure, so whoever you are before you came here, everybody just kind of changes. As a freshman, I was just a private. I didn't really have any rank or any type of responsibility. But I was just looking up to all those people who had Delta Phi or National Honor Society. And I just wanted to be like them. And then, I've been working all my 4 years, and now I'm a company commander. I have captain ranks, and I'm Delta Phi and National Honor Society. So MMA has actually taught me a lot about perseverance and working hard. Because, if you work hard enough, you're gonna get what you worked for. I will plan to do the same thing outside of here. Start over, but then work hard in my field, which I want to do aerospace engineering. And I'll succeed because I'll get what I worked for, just like MMA taught me. I don't know what the future holds,
But I know
With certainty,
that because of my time here, I will be ready.
I'll be ready.
I will be ready.